very disciplined person. So when I have a goal set, it's no curving around it. So there will be like I compete sometimes. When I'm competing, it's game over. I don't hang out. If I am, I'm bringing my food. If I'm going out with family members, I'm bringing my food. Wherever I go, my food goes. I have to have a certain amount of water. I have to have a certain amount of sleep. And then when I really get closer to the show, I'm talking about a month and a half closer to the show, I completely take away sex out my life. Now, is it hard? Is it tough? Exactly. I do it because most can't.
You lost me.
That's why. And that's most can't do it.
You lost me. Stuff, the no sex for 3 months, that's a different mentality.
Yeah,
son.
bro. Tell yourself no.
That's a different type of mental.
Tell yourself no when you really want it.
That's a different type of real mental pain and struggle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I love putting myself through new challenges.
Exactly.
Because of growth.
Yeah.
I've practiced semen retention for many months and possibly a year now, or a year and a half, I should say. And it's definitely helped to build me in many ways because I feel energetic by still having sex, but not busting nuts every time. I would hold my nut. You know what I mean? I would just make sure I please her, and then as I would want to bust a nut, I would hold that back and let that shit, you know what I mean, go back into my body. I feel stronger like that. You know what I mean? But I never tried, manipulating my shit. But I never tried just actually holding my shit for 3 months. My gosh, I'm gonna do a month. I'm gonna do a month at first.
You think you can do it?
Yeah, I know I can do a month. I just don't know how I'm gonna feel.
Oh no.
My mental.
The mental is
you know what I mean?
But
it's not that I can't do it. I know I can do it. Yeah, I know it's not that I can't do it. It's just like I find that for men especially when we don't sometimes when we don't bust a nut, we make the dumbest decisions.
No, you're more focused. You wait. The first
think
couple
so?
months is tough. But you're more focused because you gotta progress it. Don't just do nothing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you to put the focus somewhere else. Wherever it is, if it's a passion, whatever, put that focus onto something else. Because that's all it is. When we think about women, we think, I gotta get this, I gotta get that. Now when you focus and put that energy into one area, it's almost like shooting an arrow. It's gonna go hit in one direction. Wow. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're putting all your energy into one direction. Say it's YouTube or creating content. Or, all right, I'm gonna focus on just being bar or just doing weights. Your strength is dramatically gonna go up.
So what do you do? What do you do when you get in that trial? You know what I mean? That time period when, because that's the real struggle for people. You know what I mean? It's not that, I'm gonna do it. Nah, everyone says, I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm gonna stop smoking. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm not gonna smoke cigarettes no more. I'm gonna stop drinking. Blah blah blah. But the thing is, it's like, when your dick is hard as shit, you wake up in the morning and your girl right next to you. Your girl right next to you trying to touch you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like
do some push-ups and take a cold shower. Where's your discipline? You're gonna get trials. There's gonna be temptations, and that's in everything. If you're a drug addict, who you hang out with is going to basically tempt you to do what you already been doing.
That's a fact.
Now I'm telling you to just do something slowly different. Like now, when you wake up in a hard on, go take a cold shower.
Cold shower is not only good for your skin, but your immune system is a very good way to boost your immune system as well.
Oh, and your skin gets so much tighter. You just look
clean.
You look like a god.
Yeah, why you think this is why our skin is so clear, guys.
No, not everybody's capable of taking cold showers. So I tell people in moderation, because I'm a person I like to go straight to it. But if you slowly take a warm shower, then you slowly go to cold. I could just jump in there cold. I make myself get angry, then I warm up. And I'm in there a cold shower.
And then he said he's not emotional.
Oh yeah. I use emotion into the positive because I get angry on the bar. What you mean I'm not gonna be able to do 10?
Yes.
I tell myself pain is glory, and then when you get into that essence of glory, where you at? You in a bliss. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Let me expound on that a little bit. And really and truly, I love what the brother was saying, because what he's saying is you have to reallocate the energy. Think about it like rechanneling the energy. If it's flowing in, you take it and you redirect it, because that rush of energy, it was actually said in Egyptology that pharaohs used to try to channel sexual energy. So when they would get the hard on, they would, in those moments is when they would purposely and intentionally try to do something else. They would allow themselves to become aroused and then put their focus intentionally on something else and use that great rush of energy to fuel what they were doing. So reallocating that sexual energy is essentially what you were talking about. Let that rush come to you and then immediately put it into something else and see that grind. So I love what he was saying with that, bro.
And I definitely agree with him because when I was sent back to Nigeria by my mom, I didn't have sex for 3 years, and it's just because of the.
How old was you?
Huh?
How old were you? Oh.
I was sent.
How old were you at that time? I'm asking you.
Yeah, I was sent back to Nigeria at the age of 16.
16.
Yeah.
When you lost your virginity?
I lost my virginity at 12, going to 13, and I was already active. Yeah, I was active. I was sexually active, and I had to go. I was sent back to Nigeria, and it was the environment. Like, I was going to a school where almost all the girls were virgin, and if you got caught having sex or rumors got spread that you were even kissing a girl in the hallway, you get kicked out of the school. And my mom was paying mad bread for the school, so I couldn't even afford to do things like that. And the girls would not be with it either way. So it's either I do a prostitute, which is a hell no, because you might catch some shit, or you just stick it out. And I had to stick it through. And it's the environment. So every time I was horny, I would study because I was in boarding school. I would fucking study. I would do push-ups, or I would just clean up my freaking room or go fetch water. All of that shit. It's yeah. Because after a while, masturbating is you just get tired of masturbating. Yeah. So it's huh? Yeah. Yeah. So the environment, like you said, you just put that whenever you feel that way, you just put it towards something else. And you become a greater person. That's what actually built my discipline to today.
I find that sometimes we as people have an energy that allows us to be radiant when you go around people, that they can feel it, or it glows that they can see it. For example, a pregnant woman. When you look at a pregnant woman, a lot of times they look sexy as hell. You want to do something to her, but you don't. You just damn, why does she look like that? But then you can tell, oh, she's pregnant. She has a glow. You know what I mean? Because it's not like I'm actually sexually attracted to her. She just looks like her energy. You know what I mean? I find that, I believe that when, as a man, we can control that energy, we walk around with a glow and we'll have all the women wanting to sleep with us. Especially when they know we're not trying, we're not aiming. All we doing is relocating our attention to what we need to get done.
To make us better.
To make us better. Because one thing that a woman loves is a man that's about his business.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? He always getting his bills paid. He's always going to work and getting shit done. He's always getting shit done. It doesn't matter what you doing. You could be a drug dealer. There's a girl out there who like the fact that you're getting your shit done as a drug dealer, man. But the point is that you want to make sure, at least try this, guys. Semen retention. I'm going to try myself. No pussy for at least a month, guys. No... For JJ, he said 3. That's 90 days, man. I'm gonna do 30. All right, that's him. He got the 90. He got that. That's him. I'm on my own journey. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's journey is different.
And when I first started, it wasn't intentional. It was just more so, I want to see how long if I could discipline myself in anything. That's what myself was like, all right, you stop eating junk food. That was easy. Make sure that you have 2 gallons of water every day. That was tough. Making sure that I eat 7 meals a day, even tougher than I actually.
7.
I think it's actually tougher than telling yourself having sex.
Fucking killing me right now.
Consistently every day, 7 days out of the week.
Killing me. Man.
What's that?
In terms of ingesting all of the water, you said that was easy. So at what points throughout the day would you take your water? Could you give the people a quick description of what that looked like for you?
My first bet was just walking around with a gallon makes you not want to walk around with a gallon because it's heavy. It started to get damn, I'm really having to chug around. So the faster I drink it, the faster and lighter it gets. So I'm going to chug one, bang, hold another one. And by the end of the day, I got to make sure I drink it. I don't care. And in the beginning, you're peeing a lot. Especially when you're walking around, you're doing stuff. Taking in a certain amount of water, your body has to push it right back out. So you're urinating a lot. My urine becomes white because obviously the water, you're getting more clarity, you get more, your nutrients is getting flushed out as well. Drinking that amount of water, you're flushing out nutrients as well. But that's the clearest my skin ever been. The more hydrated I am. Because remember, we think we're hydrated, but most of the time we dehydrated half the time. And most people know. And most people think, because if I drink water now, you're not getting hydration now. It's later on you're going to get hydration. So when you're drinking water thinking that you're going to get something, if you don't have electrolytes, most of the time you're just flushing out your system with more nutrients inside the body.
That's a fact.
So what you really basically do is flushing it. So making sure that you start your day and end your day with water. You may be urinating in the beginning a lot, but I'd rather that than be dehydrated. Your body moves so much better in that in that state.
Can I get back to the just to the semen retention thing? How do you feel? Like you said, you practiced it for 3 months straight, right? So how did, like, no funny shit, how did you like feel when it was actually time to like have sex? Was that like, did it help? Did it advance your shit? Like, you know, like, or like?
In the beginning, obviously, because remember, you build up sensitivity when you don't have any anymore. Now, when you touch it all the time, it becomes like, that's why you could go for so much longer. You know, you're touching yourself and stuff like that. So you're a lot sensitive. So it makes it a lot better for you in a relationship-wise, especially when you tell your wife or whoever you're dealing with, oh, this is what I'm doing. So it's putting discipline on her as well, because to tell her, like, she got to hold off. I have a goal at mine. It's putting something beyond just sex in your relationship. It's telling her, like, yo, we're going to do this together. And if not, I'm still doing it.
That's how I live. I find that a lot of times when sex is added to a relationship and then just drastically taken away, it changes the dynamic of a person's relationship. These people's relationship. Yeah, you really see who fucks with you in that, because people really get dickmatized. Women really get dickmatized, and guys really get pussy whipped. Pussy whipped doesn't mean that, yo, you run around everywhere the girl go. I don't care about that. That's your prerogative. That's what you choose to do because you like that girl or whatever. But to me, pussy whipped is when you get pussy and then all of a sudden you in love. Now you wasn't in love before, but now you hit it. Oh my gosh, man, she's the best girl in the world. Why, bro? Does she help you grow as a person? Does she support you? Or what are y'all working on together? Or, you know what I mean? Like, these are questions that couples do or an answer and blah, blah, blah. I find people that don't have none of these, not even a friendship. And then they talk about, oh, I love this person. You take the sex out the equation and it's over. It's clipped. And guess what? That's what happened during COVID. And that's why a lot of people are out of relationships right now, boy. Yeah. Ah.
And it's funny.
Right, you was married, right?
See?
I was killing it last night, right?
See, and it's funny because what we talking about, and I think it's important to know, all forms of tolerance function the same way, right? And I feel like if people think about it like that, it'll make it a lot easier to manipulate. So the same way that the more you drink, the more you can drink, the same thing he was talking about becoming desensitized to sex. The more you have sex, the more desensitized you're going to come with it. So all forms of tolerance function the same way. In order to make yourself more sensitive, you have to go on a bit of a hiatus. So I definitely love that. And another thing he talked about, because we also talk about some red pill content, he said something unbeknownst to him, right? And he's saying a lot of red pill content. The idea of having a goal. See, I say it all the time. Oh, that was it? Oh, I feel you. I was about to dive into.
Keep going, bro.
See, well then, yeah, I say it all the time. What men don't realize is a woman doesn't want to be your primary focus. Being able, one, your body is a representation of your discipline. But letting your woman know, no, there's something that I want to do beyond sex. Yep. And you heard what he said? That was so pivotal. He said, this is the goal I have, and I would love for you to do it with me. But it's happening with or without you. Do you understand the position that puts her in? Now she gets to go along on the ride of a journey. Women want to ride shotgun to a man who has a plan that he's trying to execute, that he won't be strayed from and he won't be swayed from. So fellas, definitely remember that when you getting your goals together, man.
Even if it's a bad plan sometimes, man.
That's I appreciate you, brother. And you saying a lot of things that's so pivotal, and that's why I said a lot of men, I just want to hyper-emphasize, iterate and reiterate, have your plan. Stop putting a woman as the focal point of your life. She'll get disinterested because I tell women all the time, if he don't have a plan for himself, he definitely doesn't have a plan for you. So if you're putting all your focus in her, she's saying, well, what plan do you have for us? Because clearly I'm your primary focus. So definitely, fellas, sturdy up. Moderation, all forms of tolerance function the same way. Think about it that way, and you're going to be able to manipulate it.
That's a fact, man. Yo, shout out to my peoples, man.
Oh, yeah, yo, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody here, man. The Kevin Speaks. Y'all can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and Clubhouse. For those y'all on Clubhouse, follow my second page, my Sensu Gang page, Saying IG, Saying ID, Vegeta Pain. Sensu Gang, Vegeta Pain, man. The Kevin Speaks, though, on all major platforms. Salute to y'all, man.
Y'all already know, man. Goku Pump. Smash everything except my girl. Yo, guys, smash the subscribe button like we always tell you guys. Smash that shit.
So make sure you follow Akeem Supreme wherever you go. The mentality, the mindset, and just the way of living. It's going to always be different, smell different, look different. I'm here for everything that's given to me. You feel me? Live strong, be you, and stay consistent. Let's get it. Dedication.
Yo, guys, man, we not built different, man. We just train and live differently. You feel me?
We not built, we train different.
That's all. We train and we, you know what I mean? We eat differently. So you would like to, as Akeem said, join the wave. Add us on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, YouTube, my guys as well. Like, subscribe. That's the same thing. Shout outs to you guys for thank you for watching. Thank you for putting in the time and effort to take this knowledge in. I hope that you apply it to your lifestyle, because this is why we do this, guys. Let us know in the comments what other videos you guys want to see as we continue this journey to that road to 1 mil. Motherfucking young, man. Yeah, bro. We taking everybody, man. Yeah, bro. When them sponsors call, y'all gonna be tight. We got a whole gang. Everybody coming through, man. Can't do it by ourselves, man.
Fuck who's with it. Doing it together. Word, man.
Shout out to everybody that's watching and supporting. Even if
Yeah.
you're not a saying. If you watching, we fuck with you. You feel me?
Yo, this is beyond training, guys. Remember, it's beyond just the workout, man. Because y'all be looking at us thinking, oh, yeah, they just work out and look ripped, man. It's beyond that, guys.
Yo, real talk, man. We human beings, man. We all got problems. We all got situations, too. Real talk. It's nothing, though. It's life. It's not nothing. That's everything. It's life. Life is beautiful. Go through it. Live it. Don't be 80 years old wishing that, thinking like, yo, man, I wish I would have lived life in that moment, because that's what happens when people get to 80, 70, and 90 years old. They don't wish that they go back and could pay the bill. They don't wish that they could go back and drive some type of car. They wish that they could have lived life differently in a different moment, or build a relationship with somebody that they didn't or wasn't able to build with. You feel me? So people, guys, live life. We live one time, man. One blood clot time.
Just remember, man, no regrets. Live this life out, because you are going to get old, and then at one point, you're not going to move as well. But for us, we're going to move well for the rest of our lives. But for y'all, simple ones. But the ones that's trying to get to the state that we are, it's just trying to live your truth, doing what you love as much as you possibly can. Get your bread, grind as much as you can. But stay focused, stay disciplined, and continue to doing what you love every single day, because it's going to pay off.
As these girls say, pyramid. I might not have said it right, but, pyramid. So